And let's roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, let's roll out.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Food, Fitness, and Fun with Dre
Yo!
and JD. We are back, split screen style, for episode 2 of season 2. And we're getting right into it today. So
right.
Dre's going to spark it with the sponsored by segment. Take it away, Dre.
All right. This one is sponsored by a plain old avocado salad. A lot of times when I wake up, especially if I'm fasting, some days I like to fast. I like to start off with a meal that has a lot of fiber, a lot of dietary fiber.
Nice.
And the reason why I like the avocado is because it has those fats, what people call healthy fats, whatever.
That's right.
You know, I just need to get something that's going to be filling. And so avocado is going to like really fill you up. So this would be like a lot of times my first meal, bunch of different vegetables in there, chop up those avocados, big, those like little carrots, those little mini carrots, throw those in there.
Yep.
And when it comes to salad, I don't really, because I'm a calories dude. But when it comes to salad, I don't really stress it because it's so little calories. It could be the biggest salad in the world, and maybe it's 100 calories, probably way less. So I don't really stress my calorie counting when it comes to salads. So I just throw whatever in there. One avocado is pretty big. That's enough. That'll keep me full, and that'll have me lasting. I like to do like at least give me like 2 hours before I have to have another meal, 2 to 3 hours, and I'm good.
Sweet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, salads are dope. That salad looks lovely. We're gonna put it up on the screen for y'all. You know how we do. And yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of avocado, but it does look nice. It looks good. And salads are one thing that are very slept on. I say all the time I like to do my smoothie bowls, but if I was trying to pack in a lot of veggies, a veggie bowl is definitely the way to go. A salad is definitely the way to go. And yeah, it's a smart move, especially a nice clean meal to start the day. You know what I'm saying? It'll give your body a lot of the things it needs, and also a lot of that roughage.
Yeah, no doubt.
Will help clean out the system.
Yeah. People don't use that word anymore. I don't know why, but you knew that roughage, dietary fiber, whatever you want it, we calling it nowadays. Things that go through that bowel system, get that fiber to remove stuff that is maybe stuck in your bowels, and have a get that stuff out, clean yourself right on out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a great way to do it. Just got to make sure you're in a place where you can get comfortable and handle your BI. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's dive right into our next topic. And we're going to start with, what should people be doing on a daily basis for health or fitness?
That's a good topic. In my opinion, of course, you got to start with what you can do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not big with doing like crazy things. Oh yeah, when you wake up, do 20 push-ups and do 50 squats and do 12 crunches. Like what? No, you know what I'm saying? Like and I know people who that's their thing. They wake up out of bed and they just do all these routines. If that's you, I think that's dope. In terms of a daily basis, I think something as simple as saying, hey, make sure you walk X amount of steps a day. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something like that is achievable. Yes. If you just say to yourself, every day I got to get between, let's say, 5,000 and 10,000 steps every day. Like, even if I don't get a chance to go to the gym, even if I don't get a chance to do my regular fitness routine, I make sure on a daily basis, I'm getting those amount of steps in. In my opinion, I think that's great. Like, people sleep on walking. Walking is probably one of the best exercises you could do. You don't realize how great it is or how much of a blessing it is to be able to walk until you can't do it anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Either something happens or sometimes people get too old and they don't have the muscles in place. And it's like anything else. If you don't use it, you lose it. You know, we get into this thing of being way too convenient. You know, things getting way too convenient. Oh yeah, yeah, you know, take a Uber here and
Right.
drive down there and blah blah, and you stop walking, and before you know it, you haven't got those muscles going. So something as simple as an everyday walk, in my opinion, is something you could do every single day, low stress. Yeah, if it's
Right.
something cold, if it's cold or something outside, I understand that. But you know, a lot of times you can, you know, walk through the mall and not buy nothing and get your steps there. You know what I'm saying? If you
Absolutely.
live in a
Get your
city like
window
New York,
shop on.
yeah, get your window shop on. If you live in a city like New York, you know, walk around train station, you know, walk to the back. Don't walk to the front where things are convenient. You know, walk
Right.
to the back. Find different ways. If you make things a little inconvenient for you in terms of walking, you'll get more steps in. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I'm gonna say water. Drink water. Water is great for your health and your fitness journey. Your body needs water. Everyone knows we're what, 70% water, whatever the number is. It's said all the time how 60, 70, 80% of our body is water. You need water. Talk to them, son. Sip that shit. You know what I'm saying? Water.
On
Now,
cue.
you know what I'm saying? That's why you that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why you that guy. Didn't even have to, it wasn't even just, yeah, just naturally, just like, did you say water?
On cue. You know what I mean?
So yeah, water. You know what I'm saying? Take your water. You know, if you're someone who's on the go a lot and you do bottled water, cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep your bottle with you. Take it everywhere you go. If you have a container, you fill up a jug, whatever it is, keep it with you. Drink water throughout the day. You know, if you want to do like me, you know, I know a couple people, just, I didn't make it up. I got it from someone. I knew cats who, both men and women at work, they would drink most of their water for the day. They would walk around with a huge jug, and every 2 seconds you see them like, oh, word? Yeah, I'll get right there. Good, 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 good. And they just get in that water. So, you know, I think if you just try to drink water throughout the day, you'll find that it's beneficial. One person who I know who's a fitness cat, I'm not going to say names, I remember they told me years ago, like, yo, I didn't know how imperative it was to drink water. I used to not drink water, and I find myself at the gym like extra tired and feeling like the workout is harder. And once I started drinking more water, I realized, like, man, it's almost like I have extra energy, you know? And I said, yeah, because, you know, your body needs that water. People forget we need water more than food. That's a whole different conversation, honestly, but maybe we get into that another time. But we need water in our system. So I would say drink water throughout the day. Even me, I drink most of my water when I'm at work. I take that 8 hour block and drink like half a gallon. I still try to remind myself throughout the rest of the day, hey, have a cup of water. Hey, have a liter of water. Because we're supposed to be drinking it throughout the day. Even if I get my 64 ounces in at work, which is supposedly the limit for the day or the bare minimum for the day, I don't want the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the system flushed out, keep things flowing smoothly, you know, and the water helps do that. So that's my suggestion. Regardless if we're talking health or fitness, drink that water.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Drinking that water is important. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But you're right
Just gotta
about walking too. Being active, walking. I didn't respond to that. I should have. I'm sorry. You know, the other thing that's great is what you said. Like, it's very low resistance. Like, drinking water is very. I mean, yeah. Taking a walk, drinking water is mad low resistant. You know what I'm saying? No resistance to drinking water. Only mental resistance. You know what I'm saying? Let me have one too. I drink to that. You know what I'm saying?
that
Let me
was
get
that
my.
was, that was easy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was easy, but yeah.
Yeah, no, but walking is low resistance and great for the body because you could walk a crazy amount of miles and it's not as hard as you feel. It's not as physically taxing as running on the treadmill or maybe doing interval training or lifting the weights. But you know, if you take a walk, like you said, walk through the mall, maybe you're there with somebody you cool with. Word, son, you said you want to check some shit out at Macy's, no? And then now you just getting your steps in. It's a great way to do it.
Yeah, no doubt.
So
Yeah.
yeah, let's dive into
Well,
our next topic. You could start that one.
Oh no, I was going to just add to your water thing. It was like, when you're talking about getting enough water in, you know, I would only thing I would say is don't overdo it. A lot of times you see cats, oh, you gotta drink a gallon, you gotta drink this and that. If you're close to a bathroom, yeah, throughout your day. A lot of times you gotta know where you are and space that. Like I wouldn't say drink mount a whole bunch of water, you at work. Let's say you're a teacher or something, you can't
Right.
just up and go to the bathroom. You got classes and stuff. So drink your water, have yourself a water bottle. Um, don't overdo it like anything else because I want you to be like, oh yeah, you said I had to drink a gallon a day, and so that's or 2 gallons, and I got to
Right.
use the bathroom all the time. Yeah, of course. Like you're drinking a lot of water, you're not by a bathroom. If you're at the house, oh yeah, I don't care how much water you drink.
Right.
It's convenient. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think it's also good for people who are working from home. A
Right.
lot of people working from home, it's much easier to now be like, oh, let me go to the bathroom 2 seconds.
Yep. Easy.
I have the availability to use the bathroom throughout my shift. Everyone doesn't. Like you brought up a great point. A teacher can't just leave the room 5 times and be like, okay, students, I've got to pay the water bill. I'll be right back. So yeah, you definitely got to do it when it works for you. Yes. Great,
Right.
great point.
Yeah. So let's get into when we talk about what a person should do every day. We haven't really talked about this, but it's how many days a week should a person work out, right? And
Okay.
why?
I
Yeah.
wonder if we're going to debate about this because a lot of people view this very differently. So
Okay.
let's see how
So
this goes.
yeah, you can spark that. Like
I
how?
spark it. Okay.
Yeah.
How many days should a person work out a week and why?
Yeah.
Okay. So I say people should do at least 3 days a week. Idealistically, you want to work out 5 days a week, right? So you have 5 consistent days, 2 days of recovery, or some people split it up. They like to do 2 days on, 1 day off, and they keep doing a rotation of 2-1, 2-1. Now, 3 days a week is the minimum. It's the floor. Why? Because that's where you're going to see results. If you work out once a week, if you say, hey, I'm going to do a 5-mile run once a week, awesome. Much respect. I probably can't run 5 miles right now without like passing out. But if I'm only running once a week and doing nothing else, it's going to take much longer for my body to see and feel significant changes. Okay? Also, if we're talking about building muscles, if we're talking about building endurance, and even if we're talking about simply weight loss, these things are going to come by being consistent, by doing them regularly. So you want to get at least 3 days in. Why 3? It's basically half the week. If half the week you're working out, that's the bottom it should be. And really, if you want to be really real, all the science, all the health stuff says we should all be working out at least 1 hour a day. So obviously it depends on the intensity. Are you counting walking, etc.? If you walk 10,000 steps, do you also need to go to the gym? All topics for another time. But you want to work out at least 3 days a week so you can see changes in a significant amount of time. If you're trying to see changes in 6 weeks, 90 days, 6 months, in a short time period is what I'm saying, you need to be getting it in. 3 days a week should be your minimum. I personally aim for 5. I don't always hit 5, but that is my goal. 5 is the goal. 3 is the minimum. What you say, brother?
I agree with you. I feel like in terms of a minimum, 3 is good, but I always like to start, my style, especially being somebody who's a coach, fitness trainer. I'm always like, what are your goals? You know what I'm saying? I always like to start like, what are your goals? Because people will say, okay, I'm gonna work out 3 days a week, but then be like, yeah, by June, I want my summer body. Well, no. You understand what I'm saying? No. Then I'm going to tell you no because you're going to have to pump up the volume. Now, if you're just now starting, there's nothing wrong with starting out with 3 days a week. But if you're saying to yourself, wow, it's February. Yeah, Dre, by June, I want to be ready for the summer with my bikini and the blah, blah, blah. And I want abs and I want to lose 30 pounds. We're gonna have to pump
Right.
up the volume. Don't mean that we can't do it, but you're gonna have to pump up the volume. And that is not just sitting back and just doing 3 days. 3 days is not enough. So
Right.
if you're talking about what the average person wants, the average person wants to gain strength and lose body fat. So those
Yep.
are, as I always say, two separate goals. And we got to have two different plans for them. So I'm
Talk
all
about it.
for saying, hey, we can split it up. Let's say, okay, we're going to do 2 days of strength training. And then the next day, you're not going to take a day off. You're going to do cardio. And
Right.
then we're going to go back to some strength training. Then you're going to do cardio. Then we're going to do some back to the street. So, like with me, I don't have a day off. You know what I'm saying? And not that I think there's anything wrong with it. I like the gym. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? It's fun for me. So it's like, you know, if it's something you enjoy, you like doing it. So it's like, yo,
Right.
when is my day off for sex? I don't have a day off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if I'm with my partner, yo, this is great. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like as much as I can do it. Now, if I feel like, oh, you know what? I'm starting to feel a little bit of pain. I'm going in a little bit too much. Let me take a rest day. But that
Right.
might be every 13 or 14 days I might need a rest day, you know, but I'm enjoying it. So I go
Right.
to the gym practically every day because I like it. It's, you know, for me, I call it physical mental therapy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm enjoying it. But if you're saying, okay, what's
Right.
the minimum? The only thing I'm going to say is, yeah, you could do the minimum. You could do the 3 day. But if you're going to do the minimum, expect the minimum. You know what I'm saying? Don't do the minimum and then expect for you to have a full body transformation. Everything is just cut crazy. No, it's not going to work like that. If you do the minimum, you're going to get the minimum. You know, what you put in is what you're going to get out. You know, so 3 days a week is great. It's a good start. And you know, everyone should know their physical limits. But uh, if you're going to do 3 days a week or 4 days a week, you know, I would say get that intensity up and you know, don't expect, you know, you're going to look like Wonder Woman or Thor or some shit, you know what I'm saying, within 3 months. Yeah, you're going to feel better mentally. You are going to see a difference if you're consistent because it's way better than just sitting on the couch all day. But um the more you put in is what you get out.
Nah, you're not gonna be Thor or Wonder Woman in just 3 days a week. At least not in a couple months. Like you definitely need time. You want to be Thor or Wonder Woman with 3 days a week. It's gonna take quite some time. So that's a good point. Uh,
Exactly.
you know, something that I realized, we always used to have jokes and little mini debates uh, at Planet Fitness when it was a pack of us all going way back. They used to give out free bagels and free
Right.
pizza. You remember that?
Right. Right.
So
Right.
apparently, C19 has ended that finally.
Yeah.
I guess you can't have the germy hands touching all the pizza.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. It did end that. And good riddance. That was the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah,
Why are you giving out
son. Cats used to just have mad free pizza. You know what I'm saying?
bagels, Tootsie Fruit,
Yeah.
whatever
It
the
was
fuck?
like the
You know what I mean?
first Tuesday of the month in the morning was bagels, and then the first Friday of the month was pizza.
That
And
was the dumbest thing in the world.
look like that's over now. Look like
Bro,
C19 came and said, "Hey, get that shit up out of here."
yeah, it's always a silver lining, right? You know what I'm saying?
There you
Like,
go.
yeah, C19 is horrible, but what that practice was stupid to begin with because it's like, yo, people are coming in here to get in shape, and you're like, well, since you're getting in shape, let me try to get you a little, keep you fat, you know, so you can keep coming
A
here.
little something fly for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you see cats with a pizza on the treadmill, like, come on, man,
All
it's
type of
ridiculous.
foolishness.
It was
I remember, I'm
ridiculous.
not
It
gonna
was
say
dumb.
names, but I remember somebody was like, yo, one day, I wasn't even gonna work out. I was like, man, I ain't even going to Planet Fitness. And then I remembered, oh, it's free pizza day. Let me go get a couple slices.
No, no.
Son. Yo, son, you just gonna
Ridiculous,
go get a
bro.
couple slices? For real? Son. Went to
Yeah.
Planet Fitness and was like, thanks for the free dinner.
Yeah, man. It's like that was the dumbest thing in the world. It's like, yo, we're in business to make sure you stay fat.
Right.
So here's pizza, here's fucking candy and bagels, and it was a bad business practice to begin with. So the fact that C19 got that knocked that out, I'm glad that happened.
I
You know
know.
what I'm
I knew
saying?
you was
Like,
gonna be excited. That's why I was like, let's save this at
yeah,
the end because it's fun. I remember you
because
hated that shit.
yeah, my thing is, if you want to give something out, it's plenty of things you can give out.
Right.
You can give people pre-workouts. You can give little packets of protein bars or
Right.
something. You could just say, yo, come upstairs and get a free bottle of water. That'll be dope for mad cats.
Right.
So why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
it's
Free
it's a
pizza. And
gym.
then it was like free cheese pizzas or pepperoni. I'm like, son, you ain't even got like a fly veggie slice. Because I
Right.
could argue that pizza is cool depending on what your goals is. Like if you're trying to bulk up, maybe you want to get some extra carbs in, get your pizza, no problem. Plus one
Okay. Right.
slice, not the end of the world. But son, pepperoni on the pizza too?
But here's the thing, though, son. It's like a lot of people are in there. They're not like you or I. Like they're really starting from the beginning, and a lot of cats are triggered. So if somebody's coming in there and they're like, let's just say, they're obese or they're trying to turn over a new leaf. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's like me going to an Alcohol Anonymous meeting and they say, okay, on Tuesdays, we have free beers and shots. You know what I mean?
Why
You're like,
not?
what?
You know what I'm saying?
Like what? I'm
Every
trying to
first Friday is free fireball shots.
exactly. Like I'm trying to get my life together. I came here so y'all can help me. Yeah, no, we're gonna help you. And you're gonna go through all the 12 steps so you don't have to be an alcoholic anymore. I'm just letting you know, first of the month, beers are on me.
If you
know what I'm saying?
choose.
Right. You like daiquiris because you
Right.
know what I'm saying? And then it's Christmas, so we got some coquito for you.
Why
Like, what are
not?
you doing? You're not helping people. That's triggering shit. So
Right.
even if that person just gets that one slice and they had that one slice, maybe they had that one slice at Planet Fitness, but now it's like, damn, that shit was good. I want another slice. They may not go to Planet Fitness. They might just go up the block and get a whole pie now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not helping cats when you do stupid shit like that.
I mean, but you
So
also got to have some self-control too, though. Like, getting one slice is not the end of the world. If you
no,
go
it's not.
home and say, hey, you know what? That one slice was dope. Now I'm going to go get a 3-topping large at Domino's. Then now you're fucking up. Because the one slice is not going to make or break anything.
Yeah, but what are you in business for? You're Planet Fitness.
But
You
it's
know
the
what I'm saying?
judgment-free zone.
Okay. And be the judgment-free zone. That means come as you are. We trying to hook you up. So why have shit in there that could potentially trigger people to stay a fatty McFat fat? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like I said, there's plenty of things you could give out if you want to say like, hey, yo, we really care about you. What the fuck is a water bottle? What the fuck is some everybody takes pre-workout. If you don't want to do pre-workout, you could link up with one of these companies and just be like, yo, make us some small, tiny protein bars or whatever the hell, little things that people could try, protein chips or keto, this, that, and the third. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, you could. It's so many other things. They went right to the whole other end of the spectrum. Pizza and bagels. It's some of the most fucking carbolicious, fatty shit you could have.
So I knew this was going to be a fun topic. That's why I saved it for last. Because I said, so I know Dre's going to go off when I talk about this. Because I remember we used to be there and you'd be like, are they for real? They just got 27 boxes of pizza.
Son,
what did they do?
Come on, man. Candy, my nigga.
To keep it a buck, some of us was like, but I'm saying we just put in a crazy workout. I can't grab a slice on the go, though. He was like, son, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm
Y'all
pissed off.
want,
I'm out.
yeah.
It's like, fuck this place.
Candy,
I don't want no pizza. I don't even want to be in this building right now.
Tootsie Rolls, my dude.
Oh, that's
Tootsie Rolls.
another thing. I haven't seen the Tootsie Rolls.
Right. Tootsie Rolls, my dude.
I
Hey,
totally
before you
forgot
leave,
about that. I
the
remember
big
one of
buckets.
our boys. I ain't gonna snitch. Poppy ain't no snitch. But one of our boys, he used to take Tootsie Rolls on the walk in and on the walk out.
Come on, man. You could have that same little joint and have what they I used to buy these like BCAA little candies, little chewables, branched chain amino acids, little, little something. You could do the same thing with that. Why it has to be Tootsie Rolls, kid? Like, come on. You're not even trying. And like you said, it's a judgment-free zone, but it's also like you telling people, hey, don't try so hard. You don't just give up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's okay.
this is the give up zone. Just don't even go for don't even have goals.
Yo,
Why
what's
you
our
have goals
man?
for?
What's our man? Jim Gaffigan?
Jim Gaffigan.
You want to
Right.
go halvesies on a Snicker bar?
All right. Exactly. My favorite machine is the vending
My
machine.
favorite machine in the whole gym is the vending machine.
Let's do it.
You want to go halvesies on a Snicker bar?
Let's do it. Right. Exactly. Come on.
Classics.
Just give up. Just give up. Why are you even here?
I love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Hey, you made it. Have a slice. What?
Son, I
It's
knew he was gonna
horrible.
go in. This really is
Horrible.
just fun for me, son. I said I know Dre's gonna go off. Let me just put that by the rim for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Come on. It's like I said, if you're trying to help people out, you don't give them the thing that can trigger them. You know what I mean? It would be no different, like I said, if it was alcohol or drugs. Oh, I know you're trying to get over drugs, but if you want some meth we have some every Wednesday. Like what?
Right.
No, you're not helping out.
See, but but now let me play devil's advocate.
Go ahead.
What if he said, go ahead? Like,
Yeah, because I'm waiting for. I've been
that's
waiting.
why I'm laughing. It just was like, all right, son, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Made me
Right.
think about Eddie Murphy said, come on.
That's the way I like it.
Anyway, all right, what if but what if once a month your cheat day is those 2 slices at Planet Fitness though?
Yeah. So you talking about somebody who can manage their, let's just say, addictions. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a good diet, maybe on the weekends or once a month, whatever. That's fine. That's great. The problem is you don't give it. You know what I'm saying? It's like um if somebody comes to me, right, and I'm trying to help them through let's say an alcohol issue, right? Yeah, I'm trying to help them out. Okay, blah blah blah. Now, once every month they have a beer, that's fine. The issue is I'm not going to give that to you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like the place that you're going to help with the situation should not be the same place that's possibly triggering you. You know what I mean? Like you're the fitness center, my dude.
Right.
You're the fitness center. You're not going over like we talked about in past pods. This is not me going over to my relative's house, Thanksgiving,
Right.
so and so's birthday, there's cake in the conference room. People got to deal with that on their own. But the fitness center supposed to be a safe place for me to just chill and not get triggered by shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so Planet Fitness is saying, oh, yeah, we big on, we don't want you making loud noises and we don't want people to feel intimidated. I've seen some videos where motherfuckers feel intimidated because somebody comes in the gym and they dressed a certain way and they looking so good, but it's making the other members feel uncomfortable because you got a 6-pack and you just look dope. And so everybody else feel bad about themselves. And so if you can sit there and say, oh yeah, we're the judgment-free zone and just come in here and feel comfortable, why bring shit in your gym that could possibly trigger somebody, to walk in and be like, man, that pizza was good as a motherfucker. You know what, man? Yeah, fuck this treadmill, nigga. I'm about to go and get me some more of that fucking pizza.
I'm gonna walk, but I'm gonna walk to Domino's. That's where the fuck I'm walking to.
Right. I'm about to roll right to Pizza Hut, get
Right to
that deep
Pizza
dish.
Hut. Cheesy crust, baby.
You know what I mean? I need a personal pan
You know what I'm
for me
saying?
and me.
Just for me.
Thank you, Planet Fitness. You hooked me up. Come
Right.
on, man. Yeah, nah, I ain't digging that shit.
Well, it looked like you got your wish, and C19 said, au revoir.
You know what I mean? Out of here with that bullshit. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying?
I
Get some,
figured you'd like this. So Dre's
yeah,
gonna have fun when we bring this one up.
yeah. Bring some multivitamins in there or something. You know, get some D3, nigga. Put some D3 in there if you want to
Right.
hook the cats up. You know what I'm saying? Something real.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, folks. That's what we got for
All
y'all
right.
today. We keeping it short and sweet today because we gave y'all the longest pod ever last week. So
Right.
this week, we keeping it short and sweet. And if you ain't catch it yet, season 1 is over and all the videos are there for y'all to watch. Season 2 is off to the races. This is our 2nd episode. So if you haven't seen any, it's still not too late to catch up. It's all there. And it's not too late to get your super regular t-shirts.
Check out, get that super regular on. We on YouTube. We on Apple Podcasts.
Right.
And we on Spotify. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. We're actually on mad places. We're on like Google Pods,
oh, okay.
Deezer. We're actually on mad platforms. We just only talk
Oh,
about the big ones, but we're pretty much
okay.
anywhere you can find podcasts.
No
So
doubt.
if Spotify's not your preference or Apple's not your preference, there's all types of places that we're at. You just got to look up our pod, which of course is food, fitness, and fun, and it should pop right up.
Yeah. So wherever you like to listen to your pods at, or if you like to look,
Right.
you'll find us.
And let's roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. Let's roll out.